So Security Plus is the #1 certification when it comes to the Department of Defense, which means that it's pretty damn important, right? And the awesome thing is, if you're watching this, it's going to lead to a lot of opportunities, whether it's working for the government, whether it's working in a private sector, and it can really, really boost your career. And if you didn't want to wait around, and I already gave the secret away, the best certification to start with when it comes to cybersecurity, if you're looking to break in there as soon as possible, is going to be Security Plus. If you got some time to hang around, I kind of tell you why. So one of the most awesome things about Security Plus is that it's vendor neutral, which means that you can take it anywhere, right? It's not just Microsoft stuff. It's not just Linux stuff. It's not just Apple stuff. It is vendor neutral. So it's going to cover a little bit of everything, right? Different types of devices, different manufacturers, different types of products, right? So it's kind of cybersecurity in a whole. So no matter where you want to go, you're going to see different products and different skills, and all this stuff is going to be covered inside of cybersecurity, which is one of the reasons why that's what I push my students towards. And with it having so much different skills, whether it's threat management, compliance, vulnerabilities, incident response, so on and so forth, you're going to be super well-rounded, right? So just having a super focused approach, you'll be able to go through and apply to a lot of different jobs and have a lot of those jobs call you back. So as of right now, Security Plus is mentioned on over 150,000 job postings right now annually, and that's growing every day. So you almost have 150,000 plus opportunities to land a gig if you have Security Plus. According to CyberSeek, right now, as I'm recording this video, there's over 500,000 cybersecurity jobs that are laying dormant, that are laying unfulfilled and unfilled because there's so many people that don't have this certification, right? So if you get the certification, it would allow you to fill one of those roles or be eligible to fill one of those roles. So a lot of times in tech as of right now, if you don't have certifications, people won't even talk to you. People don't give a damn what you say you can do, what you think you can do. Do you have a piece of paper, not a degree? You can look at all my other videos and see how I feel about degrees, but do you have a certification that solidifies, verifies, and validates that you can do those things? So look, you almost got 500,000 opportunities. Is that what I said? Yeah, 500,000 opportunities. I'm looking up at my stats on my notes because I don't want to misinform you guys, but almost 500,000 opportunities, right? You're going to get a degree, and pretty much just a secret between me and you, nobody gives a damn about your degree. Nobody. Anyway, or you can get a certification that can allow you to have the ability to have a bunch of opportunities to get into cybersecurity. And you're probably thinking, Rob, well, shit, I didn't even introduce myself. So I'm Rob, the founder of the Zero to IT Hero program, a program that allows you to get Security Plus in 30 days and actually break into tech in as little as 90 days. I'm a former staff sergeant that helps people just like you traverse all those unknowns, right? So getting the skills, getting the certs, resume help, LinkedIn, job placement, right? So what we do is I install my personal team into your career, right? And we make sure that we work with you until you land a job. Right now, that's about 45 to 60 days. Now, I can't speak to no other program. I can't talk about anybody else. I can just say what's happening inside of our program, right? I don't have a Lambo. I ain't got no gold chain. And I'm unfortunately not full of shit, right? I'm only just gonna help you get the skills. So if there's something like you sound like you want to do, look in the description and apply to the program. So there's a plethora of jobs, a bunch of jobs that not you just be eligible for, that you can actually get once you become a Security Plus certified or work your way up to, right? So with a degree, it's kind of like, maybe, most likely not. But with these certifications, the Security Plus certification specifically, you can get these following jobs. You can become a security administrator, a system administrator, a network administrator, a security consultant, an information assurance tech, a security engineer, a penetration tester, an IT auditor, or an incident response manager. So if you don't believe me, all you got to do, go on Indeed, go on Monster, go on Glassdoor, and put in Security Plus, and you tell me how many jobs pop up, right? So for example, if you go on Indeed, there's over 35,000 job listings that mention Security Plus specifically, whether the actual certification or the skills that you will learn inside of that certification. On LinkedIn, there's over 20,000 job postings that mention Security Plus specifically. On Glassdoor, there's more than 10,000 openings for Security Plus certified professionals. That's thousands of opportunities just waiting for you to go ahead and do what you need to do to get into cybersecurity, get Security Plus, and get to the bag. Now, you're probably excited, like, oh shit, all I gotta do is get Security Plus. So Security Plus is the key. Security Plus is gonna help you get these opportunities, get some more money, blah, 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 blah. But Security Plus is hard as hell. So if you don't qualify for the Zero to IT Hero program, that's another thing, right? So before you even apply to the program, because you're probably excited, it's super expensive, right? So if you're looking for the cheapest course, it's not this. If you're looking for a discount, it's not this. But if you're looking for a return on investment and something that can actually get you into tech, our program would be more than happy to have you. If money is your biggest concern, I got hundreds of videos right on this channel that can help you get Security Plus certified. So you can go through those videos and hopefully they help you in your journey, right? So the first thing, right, this is how you pass Security Plus. I'm about to give you the game for free, right? If you are broke, mindset and wallet included, I'm gonna give it to you for free, okay? So first thing is you gotta learn the objectives. So every CompTIA exam, Security Plus included, has objectives. All you got to do, they literally tell you everything that's going to be on the exam. And this is usually the turning point for most people. Most people say, oh, I can just get Security Plus, or I can just get A+, or I can just get name whatever certification. Then they see all those objectives. They get the bubble guts. They get scared, they get nervous because it's so much information. But it's better than nothing. It'll literally tell you what's on the exam, and it'll tell you what parts of the exam are the most important. Next thing is make sure that you use proper study materials, right? So CompTIA has study materials. Like I said, there's free playlists on this channel. Got a bunch of books you can read, so on and so forth. But just understand, right, that the certification by itself is not going to get you a job. One more time. The certification by itself is not going to get you the job. It'll get you opportunities, it'll get you in people's faces and so on and so forth, but it's not going to actually get you a job. You got to have a cert. Seems like common fucking sense, but you got to have a cert, but you got to know how to do the job too, man. Got to know how to do the job, and you got to have a cert, right? One can't go without the other. That's why you'll see maybe even on some of our videos, or maybe even on Facebook groups or just on the internet, you'll see comments that people say, yeah, I got A+, Net Plus, or Security Plus, I couldn't get no damn job. Or I got A+, Net Plus, Security Plus, or I got Security Plus, and I ain't making no money. That's because one, you're a dumbass, and two, you don't have the skills, right? You gotta have the skills. You gotta have the skills that back up what that paper says you can do. Another thing you can do is communities, right? So we got in the comments, we got a Facebook group or a community that you can join. So you can kind of get around some like-minded people that are either taking the exam or working in the field, or just some people that are, like-minded. Because a lot of times that's all you need is just seeing somebody else go through the same thing, or seeing somebody else accomplish things that you thought were impossible. The next thing is getting practical experience, right? So doing hands-on activities, doing simulations, going through practice scenarios, because a CompTIA is not just, if you haven't ever taken a CompTIA exam, or if you have never taken Security Plus, it's not just going to be clear cut and dry question and answers, right? Even just the question and answer part is hard as hell, right? Because the questions are going to be asking you a multi-layered question. Some of the stuff matters, some of the stuff doesn't, then the answers all sound the same. It can be extremely difficult. Then on top of that, there's a bunch of different simulations inside of the certification itself, not just questions and answers, but they give you a scenario. You got to turn some stuff on, turn some stuff off, use the right protocols, set up firewalls. And this is just simple stuff that's coming off the top of my head, right? It's way deeper than that. And a lot of times people take certifications and that's it. They take them, they fail the certification. It's like, oh, tech ain't for me. It's just you didn't have the right tools, you didn't have the right mentors. That's another thing. You can do this by yourself, right? I wouldn't advise it, right? You can go skydiving, right? I can go skydiving by my fucking self, but I don't know how to do it. I'd rather jump on the plane. I'm not jumping on a damn plane, but maybe this was a bad example. But you get the idea, right? You should do shit by yourself, right? Another thing is pick a deadline, man. Okay, get the tools that you're gonna use, get the books you're gonna use, the mentor you're gonna follow, and then you gotta, this is crazy, but you gotta actually go take the damn test. You gotta take the test, right? You can't just, think, and then never take the test. You gotta actually take the damn test. That's kind of like the point of all of this, right? So another thing that I'll say, and I can't drive this point home enough, make sure that you take the exam. I know this sounds crazy. I know it's like, yeah, I know that's the whole point of this video, but there's so many people that study for weeks, months, years, right? And either one, they never take the exam, or two, they take too long to take the exam, right? Because the longer you take, the more doubt is going to grow, the more shit you're going to forget. And these exams actually update. That's how unprepared a lot of you guys are. Your dumbass will be studying for an exam, I'm finally ready to take it. And that exam don't even exist anymore. They've updated it. You can no longer take that exam, right? So you just got to make sure that you're well prepared. Now, like I said, you can do what you want to, but I would not do this by myself. You know, I would never do this without a mentor. Just like me, when I was going through trying to get certifications, didn't really know who to talk to, didn't really know who to go to, had to do this shit by myself. I failed certifications before, many moons ago. And I kind of don't want you guys to go through that. It's kind of a part of being in tech, to be honest, but I don't want you guys to have to go through the same shit that I went through. Fingers and toes crossed, I've never failed Security Plus, but doing that shit by myself without knowing anything, extremely discouraging. It's gonna take you way longer than it should. So just get a mentor, get the skills, and pick a deadline. And another thing is, like I said, I would kind of get in some type of training, some type of something, just so you don't have to take these certifications by yourself, not just by yourself. But I think I've talked long enough. That is why you should get Security Plus first. Other than that, I'll see you in class.